Hello everybody, this is Yoko's Anime Reactions, and this is going to be a review for Magi Adventure Sinbad episode 10, and this is a continuation of what happened last time, which is when Sinbad stopped the battle and stopped the guy from killing his own son. And anyway, Sinbad gives the guy a choice. If they duel and Sinbad wins, then his son can go with them. And if the guy somehow wins, he'll let the guy do whatever he wants to him, I guess it's punishment or whatever. And he explains that that the guy had captured a dungeon, and he's also done the same. And Sinbad goes into the battle and ends up hitting the barrier a few times, and then the guy claims that they could quite possibly be, equal, or someone claims that they could possibly be equal in power, and Sinbad kind of scoffs at this and says, if we were actually equal in power, this would be a joke. And claims that the Night King is not using the Jin's power to its full potential, and I'm like, what is he talking about? Because as far as I know, he has been using it to its full potential, but apparently I was dead wrong, because Sinbad calls forth the power of the Jin to help him in the fight, and it covers his entire body. It makes him kind of look like a dragon, essentially, and Sinbad causes a gigantic hole in the ceiling and has the Night King in a barrier he created and is carrying it while flying. And I'm like, oh my god, what the heck? And he lets him he drops him, and obviously the Night King survives the fall because of the barrier, and Sinbad demonstrates how strong his power is now by sending an attack out in the distance away from the city, obviously, and you could see the scorch marks on the ground where it went, and then it blasts a gigantic hole in the side of a mountain. You can see the mountain and then the gigantic hole cut out of it. So I'm like, good god. So yeah, Sinbad's now very OP because of this. And don't forget, he's captured 2 dungeons. That's just one of his Jin equips. That's the first one. What does the second one look like? We actually get to see that later. And yeah, essentially demonstrating how far of a power gap there is between him and the Night King in Sinbad's favor. And he explains, why he's there, why he's doing all this, and how his goal is to become king and all that. And he actually manages to get the guy as an ally. So now they have the kingdom of Sasan as an ally for their, their goals of trying to make the world a better place. And later, when they rejoin the others back in the palace, and they ask him, but isn't God's power for your use only? And I was like, ooh, here it comes. And the guy claims that Sinbad is also a disciple of God. Actually, if that stuff is actually the power of God, I will be very surprised, but I highly doubt that. And that apparently we actually found out in last episode from the guy who was helping Sinbad before, the Magi guy, whatever his name was, I can't even remember, that apparently dungeons have been popping up all over the world. There's one in Rem, who is apparently a sorceress that's over 200 years old or something. And there's one in Partavia, and it's actually Dracon's brother, the one who was, threatening his life before. And actually, we haven't seen Drakon since he left Inchuk before, so I wonder how that's going for him, but as far as I know, we haven't seen anything except something at the end. And they declare the duel a draw, because Sinbad actually declared it a draw, even though the Night King looked like he was going to say that Sinbad beat him. But yeah, essentially now the guy's son can now travel with them, which is good. And anyway, later on when they leave, we actually find out that they're going to another, even more isolated kingdom. Ooh, I hear cats fighting. Called, what was it? Artemira? The land of the maidens of the sky, where it's all essentially ruled by women, like the Amazon warriors, for example, from Greek mythology. And yeah, that's where they're heading next. Oh boy. Anyway, if I missed anything important, please let me know. And I will see you all next time.